Welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kristen's wild Gabi pitch, Sloan's escape chain, Leo's upper hand. Days of Our Lives, DOOL, spoilers for Monday, June 3rd, reveal that Kristen DiMera, Stacey Hayduke, will have a wild idea for Stefan DiMera, Brandon Barish, to consider. It turns out Kristen will make a shocking pitch, so this will presumably tie in with a plan for Gabi Hernandez DiMera's, last played by Camille Ibanez, Freedom. Since Stefan and Kristen keep hitting roadblocks, she might contend that they should just break Gabi out of captivity. Will Kristen propose an escape plot and try to get Stefan on board? Although Stefan is eager to reunite with his woman, he may contend he wants to do it fairly, especially since he feels confident Gabi is innocent. Stefan will presumably push Kristen to try harder on a further illicit freedom plan for Gabi, at least if she wants her chance at the DiMera throne. As Leo Stark, Greg Ricard, continues his discussion with EJ DiMera, Dan Feuerigel, he'll talk about how suspicious it was for EJ to pay to bury the secret that Jude Brady, Oliver McClarty, was his child with Nicole DiMera, Ariane Zucker. Day spoilers suggest Leo may come to the conclusion that Sloan Peterson Brady, Jessica Surfety, pulled off a maternity switcheroo and presume that EJ is now posing as the baby daddy. This could fluently lead to Leo demanding further plutocrat or at least requesting unborn favors in exchange for keeping his mouth shut. Over with Rafe Hernandez, Galen Gehring, he just placed Melinda Trask, Tina Huang, under arrest for her part in the baby switch. Melinda tried to claim she had nothing to do with Jude's handoff, but Eric Brady, Greg Vaughn, disputed that since he knows she was heavily involved in the relinquishment and handed Jude over herself. Although Melinda will try to protest, Day spoilers say Rafe will be determined to throw the book at her. Melinda may have many tricks up her sleeve when it comes to getting off the hook, but effects may look bleak originally. As for Eric, he just caught Sloan trying to run out of the DiMera manse. Nicole is about to call the bobbies. So Eric will rip into Sloan over all the pain she's caused and try to keep her from fleeing. Of course, Sloan is a slippery character who might end up making a break for it anyway, so stay tuned for updates on her coming move. Coming on Monday's DOOL occasion, Day's observers will see a disheartened Roman Brady, Josh Taylor, spare on Kate Roberts Brady, Lauren Koslow. Roman will be down in the dumps over the whole Jude situation and how persecuted Eric is, but Kate will do her stylish to offer comfort. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Eric still has some good news ahead of him since he's actually Jude's natural father, so stick with us for prognostications on when that disclosure will come to light. Bobby collapses, Sloan's visit stuns Nicole. Days of Our Lives, DOOL, spoilers for Friday, May 31st, reveal that Melinda Trask, Tina Huang, will sweat she wouldn't be suitable to cover her tracks for much longer. With Rafe Hernandez, Galen Gehring, breathing down her neck and EJ DiMera, Dan Feuerigel, hot on her trail, Melinda will have further than one reason to worry about her part in the stolen baby mess being exposed. At the DiMera manse on Friday's Day's occasion, Nicole DiMera, Ariane Zucker, will get a big surprise when Sloan Peterson Brady, Jessica Surfety, shows up to apologize and try to explain her conduct. Sloan may contend the baby switch was about giving Eric Brady, Greg Vaughn, a son and erecting their family together. Maybe Sloan will bring up her confinement and try to get Nicole to relate to her. Of course, Nicole won't have any sympathy and will feel only rage when she looks at Sloan. Day spoilers say Nicole will terminate Sloan in the face and contend she deserves to rot in captivity for this. Nicole was shamefaced of baby snatching herself in the history since she stole Sydney DiMera and passed her off as her own son, but she's still entitled to be furious over Sloan's crimes now. Over with Eric, he'll corner Leo Stark, Greg Ricard, and put him on full blast for his deception. Leo could be ratted Sloan out for stealing Jude Brady, Oliver McClarty, from the veritably morning, but he chose to blackmail her rather. After Leo faces Eric's wrath, he'll continue to consider EJ's odd jest. EJ threw a bunch of plutocrat at Leo to keep him quiet, so Leo wouldn't get why EJ changed his mind and brought Jude home to raise with Nicole. Leo may have a lightbulb moment sooner or laterally and realize some maternity deception must be part of all this. It could dawn on Leo that EJ is now lying to Nicole, Eric and everyone differently about being Jude's bio pater. Other day spoilers say Everett Lynch aka Robert Bobby Steins, Blake Barris, intervention will come with some curveballs. Once Marlena Evans, Deidre Hall, Jada Hunter, Elia Cantu, and Stephanie Johnson, Abigail Klein, all push Everett to seek treatment, Bobby will resurface and covenant to no way let Everett out again. That news will leave both Jada and Stephanie disturbed since Bobby will continue to throw himself at Jada and will want nothing to do with Stephanie presently. DOL suckers can anticipate Bobby to collapse during all this drama, so Marlena will convert him to be admitted to the sanitarium once he regains knowledge. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Stephanie will grow concerned about Everett fading ever, so we bring you more prognostications on his fate and updates on how it relates to Bobby. Nicole punches Sloan, Eric confronts Leo, Stefan pushes Melinda, who is Everett today? Days of Our Lives spoilers for Friday, May 31st indicate that Nicole Walker, Ariane Zucker, will have it out with Sloan Peterson, Jessica Surfety. Eric Brady, Greg Vaughn, can't defy Sloan, but that doesn't stop him from having words with Leo Stark, Greg Ricart. Stefan Demera, Brandon Barish, will put pressure on Melinda Trask, Tina Huang. Everett Lynch / Bobby Stein, Blake Barris, runs into Stephanie Johnson, Abigail Klein, and Jada Hunter, Elia Cantu. Who'll he be when he sees them together? Nicole Walker tears into Sloan Peterson. Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal that Nicole is taking a bit of time to get used to having her son home. Nicole believed he'd been dead for the once 6 months. Unfortunately, having the baby home doesn't make Nicole any more sympathetic to Sloan and the way she abducted her child. When Sloan stops by, she snappily learns this. Nicole is determined to make Sloan pay for what she has done. Nicole also knows the law is looking for her. Nicole would punch Sloan in the face, but can she keep her there until Rafe Hernandez, Galen Gehring, arrives and takes her into guardianship? Will Sloan escape with EJ Dimaras, Dan Feuereagle, help? DOL spoilers. Eric Brady confronts Leo Stark. Eric cannot yell at Sloan right now, but Leo is clearly fair game since he knew that Jude Brady, Oliver McClarty, was Nicole's child and used it to blackmail Sloan. Of course, Leo doesn't know that Eric is Jude's real father. Eric will let Leo have it over keeping this secret. Leo allowed Eric to grow close to Jude knowing he'd lose him, and that isn't right. Mother face-off, backed in a corner, shocking personality switch. Days of Our Lives, DOL, spoilers for Friday, May 31st indicate some explosive moments as suckers head into the weekend. 2 women share in the mama of all face-offs, while someone is backed into a corner, and a personality switch will shock 2 musketeers. What's set to unfold during Friday's show? Time to dive right in. Days of Our Lives spoilers, the mama of all face-offs. DOL spoilers for Friday, May 31st hint that as sweeps month wraps up in Salem, suckers will be in for a massive battle between 2 long-time adversaries. Trending. Days of Our Lives spoilers. Alex walks in on Teresa and Brady's passion, open relationship reality hits hard. Nicole Demera, Ariane Zucker, and Sloan Peterson. Brady, Jessica Surfety, will eventually have it out, and if this week's exercise is any suggestion,